Okay, well, let's leave her alone. Can we sleep on here? We can sit.
Howdy. You looking to buy some supplies? Can do.
Oh, good. The vibrating walls begins. Awesome. Let me get headphones. I'll be right back. Man, fuck this apartment. God damn it. Fuck this shit.
Thanks. Take it easy now.
I'm sorry, I'm muting the game because I was hearing this like ticking sound in my left ear when I was inside there. And when I was outside, I wasn't sure if it was away or not. And I wasn't sure if it was the headphones or not. But I think it's like some loop inside there that's causing like a small tick sound in the left ear. Yeah, I'm hearing it again right now. I hope that's not my headphones. I hear it when I'm in here as well. It's like tick, 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 tick. But it's only in the left. Is it really this headphone? It could be. Man, fuck these things. Yeah, it's gotta be the headphones. Why would that happen? Shitty Apple headphones. Another thing to fucking get RMA'd or returned or whatever. Yet another thing to get fixed and sent away. It's so fucking annoying. Let me see if I hear anything if I just like unplug this and listen to something on my phone. I'm listening to my stream and I hear it on my phone. Let me try different headphones. I can hear it with other headphones. It's not me, it's the game. I hear it in my left, not my right. You hear that, right? It's not just me. Just want to clarify that, so it's... Okay. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm so sensitive to sound, and like... I've had to return so many headphones over the years that I don't even know, like, is it the headphone or is it what I'm hearing? So, yeah. It is a shitty ambient loop, exactly, which is what I thought it was. There's something in there that's just causing that tick sound. I don't know, I guess I maybe have my sound up too loud or something. I don't know. It's fine outside, though. Oh, I think it's an issue with the game, not my headphones. We just verified that. I could hear it. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Just leave that stuff. I don't need it.
What the hell is your problem?
Oh, we found Joe Cobb. Hi.
What do you want?
What was that you said about Ringo?
He's some traitor who decided he'd rather shoot than pay the toll for being in our territory. He's hiding somewhere in town. Would serve these idiots right if me and my guys shot the place up after we got payback on Ringo.
It's not the game with headphones that's causing the issue, man. It can't be. My sound system right now is displaying 5.1 surround. And the stream only uses the left and right channels. Like, it's an issue with the game's sound loop. That's it. This area is your territory?
It is now. Me and the rest of the guys busted out of the NCR prison east of here and took over. Now we're calling the shots.
Like, maybe it's an issue with surround sound or something. I don't know. Like, the game engine is so fucking old. What were you in prison for?
None of your damn business. You ought to know better than to ask a man that kind of question.
I just need to know if I should watch my step around you.
Robbed some people, burned some things, killed a few guys.
Oh. Okay. We're supposed to fear this man. What say I help you take over this town? I don't know if I want to do this. I feel like Sonny would hate me forever. What's been going on in the rest of the wasteland?
Same old shit that's been going on for years. The NCR and Legion are still fighting over Hoover Dam for some reason.
What about the Hoover Dam?
Never been there since the NCR's got troops all over it. Must be pretty important. New California Republic. Nothing new about it. Just a bunch of people with money and power pushing everyone else around. They've got troops all over the Mojave, but it's a big desert, so it's pretty easy to avoid them if you want. I've run with some tough gangs, but I gotta admit, they all got nothing on the Legion. I hear they stick you up on poles and it takes a while to die. I ain't saying I'm afraid of them or nothing, but I'll be staying out of their way.
Okay, well, we have an option here. We can stop all of this nonsense and kill this man. Even though it doesn't seem like he did anything wrong so far. I don't know. He did say he killed some people before, though. But he went to prison for it. He's reformed. Right?
If you're looking for supplies, Chet over at the general store can help you out.
I'm gonna go talk to Ringo again. Oh, the ticking sound is in here too.
What is it?
Oh, it was. No, there it is. I still hear it. I don't know what it is. Something does it. It's kind of annoying. So what are you gonna do about them?
I'm still laying low.
I could get money and kill the guy. You need a hired gun. I'm available.
All I've got left on me are a handful of caps. But you get me out of this, and I'll make sure the Crimson Caravan pays you back. You've got my word.
Maybe there are mods that fix that sound. I don't know. I don't want to mod the game right now, but maybe eventually. It'll have to do. What now?
We'd just end up sharing the same grave if it's just the two of us. Now, if some of the other people in town were also on board...
Oh, okay. You don't think I can handle myself? You don't know who you're talking to.
I was thinking of myself, actually. Who's gonna watch my back while I'm watching yours?
Oh boy. Okay, if you insist.
Start with Sunny Smiles. She's been friendlier than most around here.
You found a mod to fix it. Okay. Amazing. Thank you. I'll get that sorted out for the next time I play the game then. I can ignore it for now. But I'm glad there is actually a fix for it. I thought there might be. This game has been out for so long. And I know I can't be the only one with the problem, you know? So soon it shall be gone. Much appreciated. And I guess Sleepy, if you know any mods that aren't too over the top, but you think that might be somewhat essential, let me know and I'll consider them. So throw all that into game suggestions if you can. So it's all in the same spot. A few quality of life mods, yeah. Okay, well, let's make a choice here. I think I want to help Ringo. Even though taking over the town might be fun, I don't want to get on their bad side yet. We can always kill them later. It'll be fine. So, you know, maybe we should take advantage of the caps we can earn here. I'm gonna go look for Sunny. I don't know where the hell she went. I think her house is here. Maybe she's just hanging out. Still asleep. Hey, get
there.
up. Wake up.
Hi there. Sticking around Good Springs for a while longer?
Help me. I need your help.
Say no more. I'm in.
Okay. That was easy.
Joe Cobb talks about leaving us alone if we hand over Ringo. But I know his type. He and his friends will come after the town eventually. However, between you, me, and Ringo, we aren't exactly a force to be reckoned with. A lot of people around here look up to Trudy. If you could convince Trudy to join us, some of the folks in town might decide to help out as well. I know Easy Pete's got a stock of dynamite somewhere, and Chet just got a shipment of leather armor we could borrow. Talk to them as well. Finally, there's a good chance we'll all end up with extra holes in us. So if Doc Mitchell could cough up some extra stim packs, that'd be great.
Okay. How am I supposed to get his dynamite?
Easy Pete's pretty protective of his dynamite. You'd have to convince him you know a thing or two about explosives before you handed it over.
Okay, so basically level up dynamite or steal it somehow. What about Trudy?
A silver tongue would help. Convincing Trudy that we had a good plan to win the fight would also help.
Okay, so I can do that. That's fine. And what about Chet?
I don't think give is in Chet's vocabulary. Even with the town at stake, he'd still make you barter with him.
Okay, so steal from Chet. See ya.
I'll be waiting.
She's gone again. How come she's never here? Okay, let's go look for her. You're out of your pen, sir.
Way too many strangers coming into town these days. No offense.
I don't see her anywhere. What about you, Chet? Help us out.
Maybe.
Be a cool guy. Be a Chad, not a Chet.
You looking to buy some supplies?
I need some supplies to fight the powder gangers.
Now just hold on. I never voted to take on the powder gangers. That's a 1,000 cap investment you're talking about.
Oh.
Right. Just keep me out of it. Is there anything else? Take it easy now.
Didn't I have a thing for bartering? Melee. No, I guess it was boxing, not bartering. Well, just gonna still ask
You
about
looking
it.
to buy some supplies? This again? Like I said, I'm against taking on the powder gangers. My supplies aren't cheap, you know.
Okay, well, we need supplies, man. Think about the town.
Look, you're bringing this on yourselves. There's no way I'm getting involved. But hey, I'm sure you can buy what you need.
Oh, I'm sure you could just, look the other
Take
way,
it easy now.
and I could steal it. Is it in here? Nope. Nope. Could always do it without him. Am I looking for Trudy? Yeah, I am. But, let me look around. I'll probably find her. Who are you?
Hello there. It's good to see a friendly face.
Friendly?
Almost took you for a raider, I did. Name's Malcolm. Malcolm Holmes. Don't suppose you'd care to trade. I'm missing a few essentials and... screw this. Lying just ain't in my nature. I'll tell it to you straight. I've been following you for a good bit now.
It's Preston. Another settlement needs your help. Don't follow me. You'll live longer.
Okay, you're a dangerous sort, I get that. But I have some information I think you'll find useful, which made me follow you for a spell. It started off innocently enough. I was traveling, as I often do, and happened to observe you picking up one of those blue star caps. You didn't show any reaction to it, so I figured you didn't know what you'd gotten your hands on.
What's so special about these caps?
There's an old wasteland legend that says somewhere out there is a fabulous treasure from before the war. Those caps with the blue star on them, the tale goes, are the key to that treasure. They're called sunset sarsaparilla stars.
Okay. So you collect them.
Nah, I gave it up years ago. Too dangerous. And even if I did still collect them, I'd tell you the same. There's people out there so mad with the idea of treasure that they'll attack strangers just on the suspicion that they have some of those caps.
What kind of treasure?
No one knows. Money, weapons, water. It is, or maybe was, something of value, and that's enough to get people motivated.
Okay. And where can I find them?
All over the place. The easiest place to find them is unopened bottles of sunset sarsaparilla. You'd think they'd all have been picked clean by now, but somehow, new bottles keep appearing in the machines. Some say it's old Festus that does it, hoping someone will finally collect enough caps to earn the treasure. Other than bottles, you'll just have to scavenge. You can find caps in the unlikeliest of places, and Blue Star caps are no exception.
Who is Festus? That sounds like somebody I want to stay far away from.
It's said that the treasure is guarded by a man named Festus, and he's the one who asked for the Blue Star caps. It's also said he's been around since the war, standing a lonely vigil, waiting for someone to come and take the treasure off his hands. That'll make him pretty damn old, but I've met a few people in my travels who claim they actually met him, and they weren't the lying type either.
Okay, see you later.
No problem. If you do end up trying to collect more stars, watch out for a man named Alan Marks. He's killed several people for their stars already.
Oh, cool. Somebody's out to kill me already. Alan Marks. Look out for that guy. How did he know that I had a cap? Yeah, apparently he was watching me, but didn't I get it in there? Creepy. Maybe I got it somewhere else. Another home. Oh shit, that's right. Stealing is bad. But that's okay. Because I don't care about these people. Oh shit. Every time I do that. Okay. Okay, whatever. Let's finally talk to the robot. So you saved me. Oh god. Hi, Victor.
Howdy, partner. Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle?
I was told to be wary of this man, or this robot, rather. So, how did you find me?
I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they'd run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were, so I hauled you off to the dock right quick.
Do you know who they were?
Can't say that I'm familiar with the rascals. Some of the fine folks in town might be able to help you out with that.
Thank you for digging me out of that grave, partner.
Don't mention it. I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need.
How did you end up here?
I moseyed into town, 15 years ago. Before that, I can't quite seem to recall. Odd. Anyway, it's a right peaceful town, and I reckon it's as fine a place to settle as any.
Never seen a robot like you before.
I'm a Securitron. Robco Security Model 2060B. If you ever see any of my brothers, tell them Victor says howdy.
Howdy. You any decent in a fight?
Trouble with rustlers, huh? Count me in, partner. Those varmints will be running home with their tails between their legs soon enough.
Okay.
Happy trails!
Happy trails, partner. I kind of like him. Why should I be wary of this man? Your dehydration level has decreased. You are now sick with minor dehydration. I guess my canteen is empty. Whatever that is. Drink.
Howdy.
Give me your dynamite.
Too dangerous. Gonna kill all yourselves if I let you touch it. Better to leave it buried. Safer that way.
Buried. Never mind. No, how hard can it be? Just give them to me.
Too dangerous. Sorry. Blow yourself up. Blow your neighbor up. Blow the whole town up.
Oh, man. Okay.
Yep.
Hello.
Oh, she's here.
So you're planning on taking on Joe Cobb's gang. It's a big risk, but I suppose you have to do what you think is right.
You gotta do what you gotta do. Huh. You should help me take them down. Oh my god. Yes. Join us, Trudy. Join the fight.
I was planning on sitting this one out, but for some reason, I can't help but like you. I'm with you. Let me have a word with a few other folks, and I'll see if I can't round up some more members for this militia you're creating. While everyone does own a gun, we could stand to be a little better equipped. The general store probably has what we need in stock. Be careful out there.
Welcome to level 2. Okay. 12 skill points. Okay. Was it 25 that he wanted? Oh, we don't need him. We don't need him. It's fine. I don't know. It's so many points. I guess I could try it. Why not? Let's see what happens. Put some into repair and maybe I'll put 1 point into guns. Okay. Oh, we get more options for this? Oh, I see. But they're good ones. Oh, I know sneak is good. I've played so much Fallout. I know. I'm gonna try to avoid going full stealth immediately and see what happens. It'll force me to do more combat. Maybe, I'll do that. That's good. That's always a good one to have. I think you can only choose one here, so I'll do that for now. Howdy, partner.
Hey there.
Let's see if I talk to this guy now. If he has anything new. Gone. Oh, hi.
You looking to buy some supplies?
What do you know about the situation with the powder gangers?
If Ringo doesn't head out on his own, I think we should hand him over. The town shouldn't get itself mixed into the problem. Don't mistake that for coward talk, though. We're a town of survivors. We'll fight tooth and nail if pushed, but we don't go looking for trouble.
What makes a surplus ammo inferior?
It's all about quantity over quality. Trouble is, you'll be cleaning and fixing your gun a lot more than usual when you use those kind of bullets.
Right. Cleaning weapons. Tell me more about weapon mods and special ammo.
Weapon mods are things like silencers, scopes, bigger magazines. Special ammo includes things like armor-piercing bullets, which don't hurt the target as much, but let you punch through armor easier. There's also hollow point bullets, which have the opposite effect. You can kill unarmored targets easier, but they don't do shit against armor. Take it easy now.
You should have helped us, Chet. You will regret this. Okay. Ah, yes. Turn around and go talk to the man that you spent all those points for. Okay, Pete. I'm now, experienced in explosives. I think you should let me have them now.
Howdy. Told you before, it's too dangerous for a bunch of amateurs to handle.
But I understand, but you need to hand them over now, sir.
Uh-huh. Guess you know what you're doing. I'll go dig it up and get it ready. You'll have it by the time the fighting starts.
Cool.
Yup.
You looking to buy some supplies? Can do.
I guess she wants me to buy something here. Did she want me to buy them guns? Hold on.
Take it easy.
Okay. Convince Chet to open his store stock to the town. I don't think I can do that. It didn't give me that option.
You looking to buy some supplies?
Oh, it's this one.
Again, like I said,
Right, I can't. Right. Okay.
Right. Just keep me out of it. Is there anything? Take it easy.
Okay, understood. trying to remember. I guess let me look at the map. Is it here? Yeah.
Welcome back. I had hoped you wouldn't need to come see me again so soon. What can I do for you?
Town is going to be attacked by bandits. Can you help us?
Seems like wherever I go, it's always the same. Folks just never leave each other alone. Oh, I'm not much good in a fight with my bum leg. And my supplies are scarce, but I'll give you what I can spare.
Okay.
You take care now. How are you holding up? Sure, I can help you out. Suit yourself. You take care now.
I wanted to see how much he would charge for that. 100 caps is such a ripoff at right at this moment. So you could do that to resist. Okay. Well, he doesn't want to help. He made his choice. So, let's go on without him. Hello, I'm back.
So what's going on? Did Sonny agree to help us?
Yeah.
Well, I guess that means we're ready to go. Unless you think there's something else you can do.
I mean, can't I just go kill him before I even do the mission? Stay here for now.
All right. I'll just wait here until you come get me.
I'm getting everybody, like, amped up for this fight, and then I'm just gonna go murder the guy on my own. No, let's not do that. We're ready.
What's the plan? Are we ready?
Yeah, we're ready. Let's do it.
All right, I'm ready. I hope.
Time to look alive. The powder gangers are here to play.
Okay. How many are there?
At least 6. Joe Cobb included. They look pretty mean.
Okay, I'm ready. You'd better be too.
Oh, Easy Pete came through with the dynamite. Here's your supply. I really hope I don't blow myself up. I'll be set up near the store.
You better
Let's
not.
hope that the gang doesn't manage to make it that far.
Oh man. Like it's nothing. Oh. Oh no, the powder gangers. Did we lose anybody?
I owe you a huge favor for this. Here, these are technically Crimson Caravan funds, but I know they'll understand once I explain things.
Seems a little light for the work I did.
It's all I've got with me. But if you look me up at the Crimson Caravan's main camp in New Vegas, I'll pay you in full.
Okay. Okay. Looks like we made it out without anybody on our team dying. Yeah, good. Let this serve as a warning. Anybody coming into this town. Easy Pete, you came through.
Hello.
My man.
That ought to keep things settled for a while. Hope it stays that way. Keep your gun handy if you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here, like the schoolhouse. Wasteland critters like to move in when Sonny's not looking, so watch out.
Maybe we should put this closer to the sign. I can't move the hand. Oh no, there. I wanted to like prop him up. Okay. Nice. Oh, we gotta go back to the, I don't know if we need to talk to him at all.
How are you holding up?
We did it, sir. We won. Nothing.
You take care now.
Okay. Oh boy. Okay, I'll read that later. Learn how to play a card game. Old Good Springs Schoolhouse contains a safe. It looks like, that's all DLC. So that's all I got right now. So let's see if we can talk to Sonny at all about what we just did.
Hey there.
Oh, maybe she was inside the bar.
That'll teach the powder gangs to avoid Good Springs in the future.
Still no, hey, come with me.
Until next time.
Maybe you don't get companions in this game. No, that can't be. Okay, well, we have a quest. Let's go to it. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be playing this tonight. I'm getting a bit tired. But let's at least get to the, you know, the next area. Talk to some people there. Maybe shoot them some things along the way. And, you know, maybe, hopefully I won't die. We'll, have to hope. I'm sure it'll be fine. It's a big map. Who are you? Barton Thorne. Hi.
Hello? Can you help me?
I got my own problems, kid.
I could pay you.
Okay, go on.
My girl is trapped by geckos on the ridge, and I can't get to her. Please, she's going to die.
Where?
Go up the path, past the broken radio tower, and go to the right. They're at the top of the trail.
This almost seems like a trap. I'll see what I can do.
You will? Thank you for helping me. Please hurry.
It's like not a quest, it's just something in the world that you have to just go do. Did he mean up here? Let's find out. He said up on the ridge. Maybe over there. Oh, there. Yeah, I was looking for the tower. I just couldn't see it. Now I do. Just wasn't looking in this direction. One down. Oh. Satisfying. Oh, 2 is permanently for swapping ammo. I see. That sucks. Okay, none of them hit me. Oh shit. Oh no. Maybe she didn't make it. Can you just not move it? Okay, it's not like what am I looking at? So what did that mean? Dot dot dot. Hmm. Aliens? Hmm. It means I found something related to the wild wasteland trait. Right. I figured as much. I didn't find. I guess maybe the bed. What if we sleep in the bed?
Sorry I tricked you, but thanks for clearing out the geckos. Now I can get to that stash up there, after I deal with you.
Wait, what?
Hey!
Huh. Who saw that coming? Okay. My head is fine. Isn't there a button for... Nope. Oh. Wait, what? Attack? Because the device, right? Yeah, okay. Okay, before we were rudely interrupted. That's what he died for? Some food? For this? An empty box? A camera? I can't go that way. It won't let me jump. Oh! Fuck. Do nothing. I wanted to move it. Well, that sucks. Oh wow. Okay, even with rebinding, it doesn't let you access the 2 button. That seems like an oversight. There is probably a mod for it, yeah. It's yet another thing to look up. There was nothing in there. There was nothing. It's all empty. I'll show you again. I didn't see any ammo. There was nothing. Empty. Empty. Nothing but the camera and the glass pitcher and the things that hurt you, and then the fucking iguana and whatever, like the small bits of food that you found in there. Nothing. Unless I already looted this without even thinking about it, but I don't know. Let's see what happens if you sleep here. Nothing. It's hard-coded. That's too bad. Just have to get used to it. It's fine. I'm running out of shotgun ammo. I need to buy some more. Or maybe make some more. How about that? Eventually. Whoa, people.
Hey, where the hell do you think you're going?
Where are you?
Grim is off
Okay.
limits.
Hi. I can take care of myself.
It's your ass. Don't say you weren't warned.
Okay. NCR trooper, huh? So this is NCR territory. Come on, game. Invisible walls. Who are you? What are you pointing at? What? Oh. It's like forcing me to walk slowly.
Morning. I'm Sergeant McGee of the New California Republic Army, 5th Battalion, 1st Company. If you want to talk about something, speak to Lieutenant Hayes.
Where are you from?
I'm from Hub originally, but it's been a long time since I saw it. I'm on my second tour here. Most non-commissioned officers are. Sir.
That's why. I'm over encumbered. Okay. One more. I need to talk to a trader.
It's been a long tour. It's been a long tour. All I can think about now is going back home.
God, I saw it at the last second. What was that? Just sounds... ambient sound. No, it's the music. Oh god, oh god.
I'm out of here!
Wait, what? He went into the sheriff's office.
I'm out of here! Had enough?
Oh my god. It's okay, officers. No crime is being done here at all whatsoever. It's fine, don't worry about it. Oh my god. Okay. I was hoping that he would fit inside the barrel, but no go. Oh. Huh. Oh. What happened here? Now I'm the sheriff. Oh, you can't wear it? I guess it was like a quest item or something. But I saw, oh no, here, I'm blind as fuck. Okay, here. Another settlement needs your help. I see. What? Wow, what a bug. UI is hard, okay? Okay, here's his friend.
I don't know what it was brought you to Prim, youngster, but you might want to rethink your plans. Town's gone to hell.
Oh boy, do I know it. Did you see that guy outside? Who are you?
Johnson Nash is my name. Husband to Ruby Nash. Lived in Prim going on 8 years now, thick and thin. I'm a trader primarily, for what it's worth with things like they are. I also run the local Mojave Express outpost.
Oh, I'm a courier.
Well, I don't got any work right now, sorry to say.
Oh, but I lost the package. Can you help me find it?
I'll tell you whatever I can. You have a delivery order you can show me?
Yeah, what about this? Here.
Oh, so you're talking about one of them packages. That job had strange written all over it, but we couldn't turn down the caps.
What was strange about it?
That cowboy robot had us hire 6 couriers. Each was carrying something a little different. Pair of dice, chess piece, that kind of stuff. Last word I have from the office, it looked like payment had been received for the other 5 jobs. Guess it was just your chip that didn't make it. First deadbeat we hired to do the job canceled. Hope a storm from the divide skins him alive. Well, that's where you came in.
Cowboy robot.
Nope, different fella, bigger. Had himself a face on a screen, and he talked more like you or me.
Huh, okay. Some men stole my package. Yeah, the man in a checkered suit. Did they come here?
Well, now that you mention it, a few nights back, one of the townies was out scavenging for supplies. He said he saw a fellow with a daisy suit come through with some of them Great Con misfits. They was talking about a chip.
A chip? Wait, we looked at the delivery thing in the inventory, and it said that I was delivering a chip made out of platinum. They definitely stole it. They knew. One of those men shot me. Help me find them.
Well, for that, your best bet is going to be talking to Deputy Beagle. Since they came to town, he was keeping a good bit of notes on them, and he was slinking around Bison Steve when your pretty boy friend came through. He may have heard where they were going.
Okay.
I guess I don't have anywhere better to be. Sure, have a look.
The value is 460, but he'll give me 261 for it. Oh no, wait. That's 10 millimeter.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Alright, sorry about that. Menuing. Oh boy, that's always fun. What can I do to help Prim?
Right now, Beagle is the closest Prim's got to any organized law.
Bagel?
But he's still stuck up in Bison Steve. First thing I'd say is get his sorry butt out of there.
Okay, what about the guy that shot me, though?
Beagle had some notes he was taking while he was eavesdropping around the Potter gangsters. He'll be your best source of information on that subject.
And the delivery.
Sure, I'll tell you what I know.
Okay. I already asked everything I could.
Well, now that you mention it, a few nights back, one of the townies was out scavenging for supplies. He said he saw a fellow with a daisy suit come through with some of them Great Con misfits. They was talking about a chip. Don't go getting yourself shot.
He pulls out his gun. Beagle like the dog. Yeah, I know. I was just making a joke.
Move along, please.
Oh. Yeah, okay. Howdy, partner.
Howdy.
I thought that was a woman at first.
Howdy.
Before the Powder Gangers came to town, Johnson Nash ran the local store in the Mojave Express station.
Howdy.
Hey there. Howdy.
Howdy.
It's a lot of stuff to steal. I thought that was gonna be like a secret button. Oh boy.
Quite a town we got here. Sheriff gets murdered and Deputy Beagle dragged off for ransom to the Bison Steve. That should bring back the tourists.
So people knew he was murdered and they just left his body there? What are you guys doing here? Getting stuck on each other. Ruby Nash.
Hello there. What brings you to Prim?
Who even are you?
I'm Ruby Nash. Pleased to make your acquaintance. My husband and I are Prim long-timers. He fancies himself a trader, and I know my way around a kitchen.
Of course. What do you cook?
My specialty is a rad scorpion venom casserole. It's more appetizing than it sounds. The venom has a sharp, smoky flavor, and it numbs your mouth so fierce you'll forget you ever had a tongue. It's perfectly safe, long as you don't have sores in your mouth for the venom to find your blood, 'cause that'll kill you dead.
Oh. Give me some.
Does sound good, don't it? How many rad scorpion glands you got?
None.
Guess you'll be needing to find some, huh? Come back when you do.
Okay. Tell me about this place.
My mother taught me never to say something unless it was nice. So, I don't have nothing to say about Prem, for the time being at least. It's a sad state of affairs. Discuss it with Mr. Nash if you care to. Just makes me want to cry.
Okay, time for me to go.
Later.
Later.
Hey there.
Hey.
Quite a town we got here. Sheriff gets murdered, and Deputy Beagle dragged off for ransom to the Bison Steve. That should bring back the tourists.
So... nobody else is like outside at all. Whoa. If only this was in working order. I want to ride it. There's a man on there. Okay, it said that my weapon was in critically low condition or something. So I'm gonna switch. Probably back to the varmint rifle for now. Oh man, I wish I could have seen what I just picked up. I didn't mean to hit that button. Now I have to look through my inventory, see what's new. I have no idea. I guess it didn't really matter. Butter knife was one of them, yeah. Don't need that thing. Just gotta be careful when opening up things. Whoops. Where did he go? Oh, this guy's dying now. All right. Oh no. I keep hitting that button. Man. Okay. I'll keep whatever else.
Hey!
Okay, there's a safe here. Whenever I level up the lock picking and whatnot, I'm gonna have to go back around to like every location and look for safes that I've passed in the times that I've just wandered around. Okay. Oh, this was a part of that guy. Nuka-Cola's nice. Oh boy. Guess it was nothing. Yeah, that's right. Can't I do this? Yep. Yep.
Hey! Who's there?
You have become addicted to vodka. Oh no. You've become addicted to whiskey. Oh no. Take more of the drug to alleviate the side effects or visit a doctor. Yeah. It's okay, we can cure it. Or just find more. Oh god. Hi. I keep just walking into random people. Okay, hello. It's Deputy Beagle. Not a dog after all.
I don't suppose you came here to rescue me. I'd cross my fingers, but my hands are numb.
Yeah, you must be Deputy Beagle.
Why, yes I am. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm in a bit of a predicament here. I'd be most appreciative if you'd set me free.
How did you end up being a hostage? How are you in this position at all?
I must say it's been the low point of my career in law enforcement. The powder gangers stole into town at night and murdered my sister and her husband, the sheriff, in bed while I was sleeping in the office. I watched them for a bit, waiting for the right moment to pounce and arrest the lot of them, taking careful notes as I watched. To my dismay, they found me while I waited in the shadows and brought me here.
So you just watched them kill your family? Okay, I heard you have some info on these guys that came through.
Indeed I do, good sir. And I would be thrilled to share that information with you as soon as I am released from captivity.
You can tell me or you can rot in here.
Well, you look to be a trustworthy sort. Okay, I'll tell you what I know. I overheard them saying that they're on their way to Novak. If you want to follow them, I strongly suggest that you follow the road through Nipton. There are a lot of dangerous things out in the desert,
You won't have me with you to protect you, as I need to stay here and keep Prim safe.
It constantly sounds like there's a fire engine siren, and it's really tripping me out.
It would be so very delightful if you set me free.
Okay, be free.
Oh, that's just marvelous. I think I'll be making my way outside now. The air's a little close in here.
I'm not playing with any mods, no. As for asking me about anything, I don't know. I have nothing. I've never played this. Don't spoil it, please. If you try to run, I'll kill you.
Oh, why, of course. I'd never let you fight my kidnappers with my help, but without it. You lead the way.
Okay, so I guess he's gonna help me instead of just like running away to safety. But there's nobody else to kill, I don't think. Yeah, they definitely used a like a fire engine or some kind of siren for this ambient track. I hate when they do that in music. You'll be driving down the road and then out of nowhere the music you're listening to has like police sirens. It trips you out, man. I hate it. Okay, there is more to it. Oh, we have to kill everybody here. Oh, I see.
What was that?
A joke, haha. Okay. I have one more of these. No. Our first death. It's okay, it's like nothing happened. Oh, I ran out. It's okay. We're fine. It's all empty whiskey bottles. No. Where are they coming from? I guess up top. Yeah? Okay.
Hey! You like that?
I guess, you know, this is what happens when you fight your aggressors. You die. It's too bad Beagle lived a short life. I won't know his story.
I've got something for you.
Unless I die again. Wait, what? No, he spawned out of nowhere. What was that? What the hell was that? Okay, well, he's alive again.
Had enough?
You like that?
I thought he was throwing it down. Just dropping it. Okay.
You like that?
Beagle, no. Can I maybe tell him to go somewhere? I can't control him.
Come on. You like that? Come on.
Okay. My god, that was sloppy as fuck. Soon I'll be better. Ah, yes. And a key. I wonder what that goes to. Maybe drinking the whiskey will help. There's an achievement for it. Of course there is.
I don't plan to come back to the Bison, Steve, much in the years to come, if I ever get out of it. And depart we will.
Wait, he was fighting without a gun? Maybe you can just give him a better one. Okay. Well, I think that's it for this place. The key went to nothing. Unless I missed a door. Here. Wait. I guess it's not that one. Look around more. Oh my god, my heart. You scared the shit out of me. Yeah, no, there's really nothing left. Oh, there it is. Okay. Hidden under the bed. Caravan shotgun. Well, I have one of my hands back. My arms. I think I'll be okay for now. Oh, there was one more door up top. Or below? Whichever. It's like up here. Oh man. 25. Merc veteran. Okay. Okay. I thought, maybe I have to go down here. Maybe that was the door. I don't know. There's that one, and then maybe one over here? No. Here. I'm not crazy. Okay. You stay there, Mr. Bones. Okay. That was dumb. But worth trading for. I think the vodka enabled me to have like 10 more inventory or whatever weight. So it just affected me until then. Broken elevator. All right. All right. We did it. Where are you going?
Howdy.
Well, that was quite an adventure. We taught those convicts a thing or two, didn't we? Breaking myself out of a hostage situation. Not to diminish your role in it, of course, but it was quite thrilling. Problem is, there's still no law in Primm. What are we to do the next time ruffians menace us and hold us hostage?
It's time for you to be the sheriff. Yeah, you're the sheriff now.
Oh, no. I'm just the deputy, and I can't be a deputy without a sheriff. It's called chain of command.
Oh, man. I guess I become the sheriff? What are the qualifications for a sheriff?
It should be someone brave like you, but more of a homebody. Someone who'll settle down and watch over us. I heard the powder gangers talking about someone in the prison named Myers who has some experience as a sheriff. He may be a good choice. Also, with the NCR so close by, you may be able to get them to take over the town. Not sure why they haven't helped out already.
Okay, I'll help.
You will? That's just marvelous. I'll start thinking up questions for the interview. The sheriff that was incarcerated up at NCRCF may be a good choice. You also may be able to convince that NCR guy across the road to take the town under his wing. Although martial law doesn't sound so fun.
Okay. I might go back to Good Spring to heal. And then we'll walk that way. But I think I might save that for the next stream because I am tired and it is 3 a.m. This is a fun game. Like most of them are. I just think I don't know. Fallout 4's story wasn't that intriguing to me. I didn't get much out of it. This story seems a lot more interesting. I feel more invested in it than, oh no, I have to save my son. But wait, let me help these settlements first real quick. Let's just head back to Good Spring so I actually have some, you know, health when I come back. Yeah, I'll have to look into modding the game now. That'll be fun. I don't know, I'll do it later. It's really just in those, I guess those buildings, that weird sound happens in the left ear. Maybe it's other interiors. I wonder what triggers it. But you know. Oh. Can't afford to hold anything. Kind of fucked myself there. Ah, beer. Nothing. Oh. Oh, that was awesome. Okay, let's see. Oh, we have another perk here that we can do. 10% against males. Female. Rapid reload. That would be good. Another swift learner. You can stack it. Cannibal perk. You can eat corpses to regain health. But when you feed, you lose karma. And if somebody sees me, it's a crime. Okay. Kind of like vampires in Skyrim. Or, not Skyrim, but just Elder Scrolls. Oh, wow. Yeah, I was reading the description there. Okay. Continuing back. Man, I'm tired. It's as far as as far out as I can make the camera go. Okay, I'm just gonna go to the doctor, and then I'll save there. I'll heal and whatnot when I come back. Something to do when I log in. There we go. Home. Our friends are still here. How's it going, Joe?
You need to be careful. It's dangerous out here.
I can take care of myself.
Well, sure you can, friend. But everyone needs a hand from time to time. Maybe you'll return the favor one day.
I owe you?
I wouldn't put it exactly like that, friend.
Well, how do you put it then, partner?
I saved your life, so I kind of feel responsible for you is all.
Don't.
I like you, friend. Have I mentioned that?
Goodbye.
See you around, buckaroo.
See you later, Joe. Okay.